1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another day. Another scribble. There it is. There it is. We are live. I'm very sleepy, but I promised myself I would show up. It's okay to be sleepy. Woke up very early today, and it is setting in. But that's okay, because this will be nice and relaxing. Back on YouTube today. Trying out the Monday, Wednesday, YouTube, Tuesday, Thursday, Twitcheroo. Yeah. King shit on the beach vibes. Oh yeah. That's definitely where my brain is. Sleepy brain. I think my drawing brain is a little bit more abstract. There might be a duck though. We can probably squeeze a duck in there. That would be fun. Kind of gonna go with sort of a similar start to yesterday, where the page on the right and left will be separate. We're just gonna do some shapes. That way we can get some, maybe we can get some doodles in there too. Like a little king shit duck. Yeah. All right. The music be a little louder today. Not too loud, but a little louder, you know? Yeah. It's funny once you start putting some lines down. The shape starts to talk to you, and it invites you to go in a certain direction. It kind of already feels like slick back hair, kind of on the top right, a little bit of a face on the side of a profile. I don't want to dive too quickly into making something objective though. But man, that's fun. Nice and relaxing, you know? It's nice to let the lines just kind of form. Right now I'm trying to only look at like where the line is going, not too much at the whole of the shape, because I don't want to get carried away. But man, paint pens on paper, it's just something magical. Yeah, that's a nice shape. It's floating in the page. I'm gonna let that shape be for now, and then I'm gonna get started on the left here. I always like bouncing around between different ideas. Feels very much way that my brain is wired, but I just like it because it keeps me from getting bored. And then you can do like multiple drawings at once. Yeah. Check in with the stream real quick while we're getting started. On my exporting side, it seems to be, yeah, okay, cool. No technical difficulties today. That's what we love to see, YouTube. We love that. Keep those technical difficulties off my streets. We're trying to have a nice, smooth experience where the AI is on our side. Yeah, exactly. No matrix attacks. We don't have Neo with us here today, so we gotta stay nice and prepared. We don't want any Terminators. We don't want any EMPs. We don't want any DDoSes. That's actually what a fun little word. I feel like it can go right here. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let the thoughts come to mind. The DDoS attack is a part of the drawing now. Yeah, we'll have DDoS over here, and then I think I want donuts over here. Or how about just donut, since that's the DDoS donut. I don't know what it means. and that's the fun part of it. Not really all that important worrying about the meaning. It's more about just having fun while you draw. I think that's why I like drawing abstract things so much. Because it makes your imagination run wild. Look at that little guy. Cute little lizard. Yeah. This is fun too because drawings like these, I'll be able to fill this sketchbook so fast, and then we can be on to the next sketchbook, which makes me very happy. I'm trying to do hundreds of drawings. That's also how I feel about art. It's like, why draw one thing? If you have fun doing it, do it 100 times. Do it 1,000 times. Yeah, these are very goofy, very simple. Just kind of like a boy playing with shapes. You can get into the pattern play too, where you're like, I'm just gonna do a texture or a little pattern in this little puzzle piece area. I think why I love, or rather why I fell in love with these paint pens so long ago, is how like digital they look, how crisp, you know? Before I was even doing digital art, I was like, man, I love how crisp that looks. And then we'll do like a kind of feel like going a little crazy. And if we color that in, that's like a third, that's like a very big line weight that we've now added to the drawing, which is really nice. Gives a little variety to the eyeball. Yeah. That's that artificial intelligence. I don't even know what that means. I think what I was implying is that there's an AI running my brain and decided that we wanted to color that in. Yeah, see, that's really nice. And then I'm kind of feeling maybe do one over here like this too. Yeah. That's a classic. That's a classic Baba Booey moment right there. Do some eyeballs. That's kind of fun. What if both sides have an eyeball coming off the edge? Nice and weird. Kind of making some stragglers. I always like moments that are just kind of floating. And then we're going to switch up the pen size so we can get some like nice small shapes going on. Is there juice in this pen? Tell me there's juice in the pen. Come on out. Come on out, Mr. Paint. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'll do. Slide that out of the way before I get a bunch of paint all over my hands. Oh, that's a very fine line. Oh. Oh, we had some spillage on my hand there, but that's okay. We love little mistakes. What's kind of fun too is where the camera is placed. The drawing has to be, you know, not directly underneath me. Like I'm not looking down on it. I'm looking forward at it. And it's really fun because it adds like an element of distance where like I'm kind of far away from the drawing while I'm drawing it. We're just doing lines. It's a big thing for me. It's like when you're not in like an objective mood where you're like, oh, I need to draw like a certain shape or animal or story. You can just play around with lines. See what happens. Doesn't need to be complicated. You know, at any point you can get in there. Draw someone sitting down. Waving. You know, fill them in, make them look like a little silhouette. Yeah, I like that guy. They're kind of like little trees, which I think is fun. Yeah. A little bit of a dotted line. Always a fun motif to draw. couple little wriggly scribbles. You know, maybe we'll put one over here too. Donut DDoS. Oh, oops. I literally just... that's how tired, that's how sleepy my brain is. I just activated that pen and then just put my hand right in it, not thinking about it, which is hilarious. I'm gonna go ahead and make a mark on the page with it now, because feels right. How about one more? Yeah. We're okay if things get a little messy. That's funny. You can just write right in the middle of your drawing. That's always a fun, goofy little thing to do. Using like words as texture. Once, twice, even so. Therefore, I told you so. Just some strange little nonsensical poem. Once, twice, even so, therefore, I told you so. What's a window? To an onlooker. I don't know. I don't know what that means. There's not really any rhyme or reason to that. It just kind of fills the space, which I like, and it's kind of fun to say. Yeah, now I just kind of want to make nice little organic wavy lines. They're all moving in that direction. Almost as if water or topography. Yeah, maybe this is an ocean. Maybe this is the folds of a brain. Yeah. It's just a really nice texture. And then we can get the words kind of in there, and then it's like, are the commas a part of the ocean? Nice. Kind of like this here. Could be a hand, could be like a helmet, could be hair. It's always fun to let your brain just kind of go wild with your imagination. Now it's kind of a bird guy. Yeah. Do 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 do. Fruit Loops toucan. Yeah, dude, he's fruity. He's what does he say? I'm Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. I think that's his line. And then you have that guy who's adorable. Kind of an unfinished lizard creature. We're all kind of unfinished lizard creatures deep down. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, since we got a bird over here, we'll I'll do a little duck too. He's a little guy. He's a little simple guy. Verbs. Yeah. The donut DDoS. They're coming together nicely. Oh, that's kind of funny. Maybe it's like a little ghost mask. Funny little face motif. Unintentionally. quite like it though. Just letting the thoughts come together on the page in a very loose, abstract manner. Yeah. Take a break from the right. Take it back to the left now. One hop this time. Oh. 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 O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Better change your oil before you go on vacation. Oh yeah. This is always fun. Just in empty space, filling the air with shapes. Such a childlike way to draw. It's so fun. Just like, oh, there's an empty space. I'll fill it. Oh, another empty space. Oh. Put one of these upside down mask guys over here. Keep things unified on both sides. Natharius Rex. You were right. Donut. Just a donut, you know? Donut DDoS. It comes for everybody. It's when your information gets stolen. They come after you and they prevent you from purchasing donuts. It's a heinous crime. A very, very heinous crime. You know, in all my years of living, I've known that heinous has meant bad. Oh, I just saw that 11 minutes ago. Thank you, Devin. Devin underscore ILV. Thank you for subscribing. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah. Anyone viewing who isn't subscribed, feel free to do so. It does something. I've been uploading the back catalog of a lot of time lapses on YouTube, and I've been trying to do a bunch of shorts. And there will be presumably 2 streams a week or so. So if you like this content, if you like these little scribble dibbles, every day they change. Today's vibe is a little different than yesterday's, and the day before, as well as tomorrow, will always be different than yesterday. Or something. I don't know what Prometheus said. I think he said egad. But we're just having a good time. Scribbling to let go, to discover, to meditate, to explore. There's a lot of reasons why one might scribble or journal, all of which I think are really great reasons. And it just feels really good to get back into traditional drawing. You draw digitally for so long, you're like, wow, look at all these training wheels that I have on. Everything, all these like line smoothing and all these color droppers and all this stuff. It's nice to just be like, no, I'm going to pick up this pen. I'm going to go nice and slow. One of these days, a really crazy composition idea is going to come to me, and I'm going to want to give it a shot. But right now, I don't want to go crazy. I just want to go simple. Go crazy, go simple. Yeah. Dude, Donut Country. Derelict degenerates on Sopranos? Maybe. Could be. I wish I'll have to go back on the playback. It's supposed to there's supposed to be a visual alert box when someone subscribes on YouTube. I want to make sure that's happening. It didn't auditorily alert me, which I probably should change, so I can actually be like, oh, someone is chatting, someone is doing this. It's been a while since I've had the stream all dialed in, so it's nice to relearn all the ins and outs.
The ins, the outs, the ups and the downs.
Yeah. Day 3, and I think these are my favorite ones yet of cranking out this sketchbook. I really like where these are going. This style is very reminiscent of a contemporary artist named Chantel Martin. She's a graphic designer and illustrator, and I remember discovering her work in college, and a signature feature of her work is very simple characters like stick figures and houses and birds, as if you would draw like when you were a kid, as well as a nice variety of line weight, which is present in this drawing. And it's amazing how simple just a subtle variety of line weight really adds a level of dimension to the work. and adds places for your eyes to rest, to explore, to grab onto, in the same way that like white blank empty space is also a useful tool, because like it serves a different purpose visually than these dense areas. And it's really nice to play around with that balance. I think for me, I like this little smudge being on its own. I think it needs to be a little bit more closed in, a little bit tighter. So we're gonna draw some stuff around it. Oh, maybe we'll do this. There we go. It's like little space, little stars in the distance. This guy needs a crown. And this guy needs a party hat. And then one of those. Feels right. Feels right. Who knows? Yeah, when in doubt, just draw a face. You know, like boop, boop. It's alive. Do it again. Boop, boop, boop. Another dude's alive. Oh, this is totally a fish down here. We'll give it the dead eyes. And then the gills. And then the fishy fish. Hit him with the fishy fish. Oh. Even I don't know what I say sometimes. I don't know where it comes from. Yeah. Super light. Super fun. They say it couldn't be done. They say you can't draw when you're eepy. Well, I'm here to prove them otherwise. I'll show you. I'll prove you wrong. I was born in the eep. Whoa. I think this guy over here with his weird long arm, he needs to be holding a flower. Oh, maybe he's giving a flower to the other drawing. He's like, hey, you. Ooh, Kenny. Mustard on the beat, ho. Maybach music. DJ Khaled. Laurel. Oral Laurel. Listen here, kids. Psychopathy is not a joke. Take care of your noggin and eat your crust. Otherwise, you might become Oral Laurel. Or Johnny Tsunami. Now you might be thinking, becoming Johnny Tsunami has always been a dream of mine, Gunner. Well, you're wrong. You're not him. You're not Johnny Tsunami. You're you. Don't try to be Johnny Tsunami. Try to be you. The world hasn't seen you yet. We've already seen Johnny Tsunami twice. There he is. Clerg. Mr. Clerg. Oh, I didn't even realize, anything can be turned into a face. And this guy was just asking for it. He looks like a fire elemental. He probably burnt his marshmallow. And I don't mean the edible kind. I don't know what I mean. Oh. Man, I've never played Dragon Quest, but I kind of accidentally made the Dragon Quest slime over here. Except way more effed up. Boom, boom. I don't know why I was called to make some little lines like that, but just something felt right about it. Just felt right. What's fun is like, doing 2 drawings at once is cool, but then like getting a stack of paper and doing like, I don't know, 10 drawings at once like this, all with this, and just like letting them all happen. Now that's fun. Now that's playing with madness. Pollo. Uh-oh. Somebody call the police. Cracker Barrel's going out of business. Who would have guessed? Dum 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 dum. Take me to Donut Land. Show me where I can stand and eat donuts all day. Trying to eat donuts all day. Donut holes? Munchkins? That's what they're called. Munchkins.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes? I would like to have your finest donut hole. Just one. A singular donut hole. Although, they don't have Boston cream donut holes. And that is my favorite donut, so. Duncan's gonna have to do a little bit of workshopping. Because that is my favorite donut. It's kind of just an eclair at that point, no? Yeah, look at these two dudes. I think after I finish this sketchbook, I want to find an even better lay flat sketchbook, because the ridge is all right, you know, but I want it to be perfectly flat. Yeah. Look at these little cutesies. Yeah, that makes me nice and happy. Woke up too early. Got the big EPs. Still pushed through. It's been an important drive of mine to bring this thing back. You know, we're going slow at first, about an hour at a time with these drawings. But back in the day, you know, I was pushing like 3 to 5 hours on some of these streams, and you know, I don't think I'm in a mental place to do that, but being able to sit down for an hour, 45 minutes, hour and a half, whatever, you know, the give or take, relax and draw a little thingy and cast it into the world, it's really nice. I like our donut DDoS. That was today's story. This was a nice little short stream. I'm not going to stay on for too much longer. I'm going to stream again tomorrow, probably for longer, after I get some nice rest. That'll be on Twitch. Going back and forth. YouTube, Twitch. Trying them both out. Over on Twitch, I am an affiliate, so that's fun. Nella Mandela. Thank you. You hanging out and viewing is more than a good enough reason to do this. It's really cool to see people come in and watch the process and chime in. Yeah. These are just classic little mind matters. I love them. This is my favorite way to draw, is where you just let whatever thoughts come to mind get out on the page. I think it's like a form of journaling. Highly recommend trying it and like understanding that there's no right or wrong thing to do. You know, you can make little smudges on the page. You can draw anything as well or as, you know, cheesy as possible. And I think that's a really important thing when it comes to art making. Is just kind of let things happen. You know, everybody has different drawing abilities. Everybody has different desires to, you know, goals to reach with their creativity. And for me, I think the process of making and the output is more important than the, how do you say, technique. Because I think what's the most important thing is sustaining your creativity. And so anything that makes drawing or singing or writing fun, that's what you should do. James Mack. Yeah, the little fish lizard and the little king shit. They're funny little guys. I think my favorite thing on the drawing, besides the weird DDoS donut thing that just kind of appeared, is this kind of toothy old Greg looking dude over on the right page. Kind of a seaweed covered cruster, a little bit of a cruster. Yeah, but like I said, trying to do this more again. This is 3 days in a row. It's freaking awesome. I haven't done 3 days in a row since easily 2020 or 2021. So this is wild to me. To have found a place where I am not so stressed about it, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, I really want to do that again, and I miss it. So, I'm gonna take a little nap, try to recover my brain from not sleeping well, and catch me again tomorrow on Twitch. There might be also a gaming stream in the near future. I've never played Chrono Trigger. I don't know anything about the game. I just know that one of my dear friends, Travis, it's one of his favorite games. And I also know that a lot of people absolutely adore it. And I thought it'd be fun to maybe do something like that. Maybe once a week. Be like, what the hell is Chrono Trigger? And find out. So keep those notifications on whatever channel you follow me. I'm going to tweet about it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to from one cruster to another. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, night time. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But really, now, where's that bed?